Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? So happy to be here with you today. I am bringing you another video with the Elephant Parade bundle. This is the bundle that I am using all week, and I have a video that teaches you how to color your elephants, either in this simple manner like I've done here on this card, or a more intricate, detailed version, more realistic version of the elephant. So in this one I chose to do just simple coloring, and I colored the balloon with our Stampin' Blends in the petal pink. It went really well with the color of cardstock and the DSP that I used. So definitely look at that. I have colored it ahead of time and cut it out because that is something that needs to be done. And so I just wanted to let you know what color I used so that you guys would be good to go. All right, let's see here. I am going to get started with our video. Give me 1 second to grab everything that I need to grab, and we will start. All right. So we're using the Elephant Parade bundle and the gorgeous paper. We're also adding the shapes right here are from Stylish Shapes. Don't forget about that. You guys know how much I love a good set of shape dies. So that is the shapes that I chose to use today with Stylish Shapes. I just love the stitching and the piercing that are around those different shapes. So I used the Memento ink, and I stamped on basic white cardstock this cute little elephant, and I die cut the elephant out. We have our two shapes here. We have our balloon, which I told you I used the petal pink to color that in, and then we have these little peanuts. I'll show you the inside right there. So cute, right? So the peanuts are going to go on the inside. So the basic card is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's petal pink. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab the two ends here and join them. And then I'm going to use my bone folder and give it a nice burnish. So there is that. Now this is a piece of DSP. It is from the Tea Boutique 6x6 designer series paper, and I'm using the back end, which is the pattern. I thought this was really cute to do a baby card. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our silicone mat here, and I'm going to put adhesive on the back. I'm gonna use my wet adhesive. I love to use this multi-purpose glue. So let's move that card up to the corner here. I'm gonna make sure that you guys can still see it, and move my little elephant pieces until I need them out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add some adhesive onto the back of this piece of DSP. This is a very simple card and very easy to make. If you know someone who had a baby, this is a great little stamp set for that, but you can use it for anything, right? You can say, oh, these elephants are so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this piece of designer series paper to the front of our card here. All right, so there it is. This is 4 by 5.25. And then we are going to put our cute piece of gray granite that I used to cut out this square. We're gonna pop that up onto our card. So we're gonna need dimensionals. So I'm going to put them in the 4 corners and 1 in the middle because I am an over user of dimensionals. All right, and let's go ahead and let's not pull the backs off yet. Let's glue our little elephant on top. So we're going to use the one that I colored in, and if you need tips on how to color the elephant, watch my video. I will link it in the description below of how I shade the elephants 2 different ways. I teach you how to color them in 2 different ways, a simple way and then a little bit more detailed way of coloring them. So definitely check that video out. and I show you how to do all 3 elephants in the series. So we're going to stick this little guy down like this, okay? And before we glue the trunk down, what I want to do is I want to stick that balloon underneath the trunk where the glue is and grab that balloon. All right, so it's right underneath the trunk. I'm just going to hold it to make sure that it grabs. And then I'm going to take a dimensional and I'm going to put it on the back. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Of the balloon. I'm going to put 1 dimensional right there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my take your pick tool and I'm going to pull the backs off of this square, the dimensional on the square and the one on that balloon. All right, and now when we glue it down, the balloon will also be able to stick down at the same time. So let's bring our card back in. We're going to figure out where we want our little elephant. That looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? So let's go ahead and press that down, push the balloon down. All right, so that's what we have so far. Super cute, quick card, right? On here, we're gonna stamp Sweet Little One. And so I am grabbing that stamp right here. We're gonna use Memento. I'm gonna ink that up. Make sure that I have it nice and inked, and I'm gonna grab a scrap paper. I like to use that first and make sure that I have a good impression. And I do. So let's go ahead. I'm going to bring it farther down because I can't see over the top of my stamp. And so hopefully you're still in camera with me. And I'm going to stamp Sweet Little One right there. Oh, a little crooked. Let's flip it over and try again. Of course, because I can't see, guys. Let me, we're going to roll with that one. Sometimes life throws you a little curveball, right? So there is our Sweet Little One, and I'm going to put on the back. I tried twice, and I did it crooked both times. So we're just going to roll with it. Oh, why did I do that? Because now it's going to end up on my craft room floor. Let me grab those. All right. Because I'm shook because I did this crooked. All right. Actually, I can't do that. So let me cut another one really quickly. So just give me a second to grab my dies. This is a pretty quick card, so I can cut one fairly quick. Grab my scrap of gray granite. And of course, what comes to the rescue but our mini boss. So here's a scrap paper. Let's see if it fits. And it does. We'll grab our mini boss and throw it in there real quick. It won't take long. I apologize that I made that mistake, but this is real life crafting. And I just can't use that. I can't. It's too crooked. So let's go ahead and put our plate number 1, our plate number 2, our paper, our die, our plate number 2 again, our second plate number 2, and we're going to crank it through our mini boss. All right, there is my new shape, and this time I'm going to try and be much better about stamping it straight. Sometimes you have to give things another shot, right? All right, let's try that one more time. Where is my stamp? Here we go. I think I'm going to move the stamp to the center of my block, which will help me just line it up a little better. And it also looks like I have it just slightly crooked on here, so I'm just going to double check. Yeah, it slopes, it angles up, so I'm going to move it so that it's straight on here. There we go. All right, let's ink that up. Let's try one more time. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Oh! Oh my gosh! You can only laugh at yourself. I mean, really, right? Oh, finally. Fourth time is the charm. Let's put dimensionals on the back so that nobody sees our mistake. All right, and let me grab my take your pick tool, pull the backs off. And this once quick card is taking way longer than we expected, but hey, it's straight now. So we're gonna go ahead and attach this down at the bottom here. Make sure that it's straight after I went through all that effort to get my words straight. I'm gonna clean that stamp quickly, and then we're gonna work on the inside. This is a pretty quick card, even with the mistake that I made. So luckily, I just wanted to show you something simple, something that you could make fairly easily. And this is what the inside of our card looks like. So we have a little border of the same designer series paper. It's 3/4 of an inch by 4, okay? We're gonna glue that to the inside of our card. So let's bring the mat up, add some multi-purpose glue. You gotta roll with the punches. It's not that serious, it's just some paper, right? You make a mistake, just grab a new piece. All right, so here is our designer series paper. It's gonna go down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to glue these little peanuts on top, if I can find them. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. All right, so those were colored in with crumb cake. I used the light crumb cake to color the whole peanut, and then I went over some of the lines with the dark crumb cake to give the peanut a little bit of a highlight. I'll show you once I glue it down what it looks like colored in. So here's the main card. So I staggered the peanuts, one like so, and one this way. All right, and let me bring them up to the camera so you can see that I used the light and the dark crumb cake on those peanuts. And then you can just write a little note for the baby on the inside of the card. So see, even though I made that little mistake, hey, I can laugh at myself because, you know, life is never perfect. And so we just had to, you know, use the dies. I try not to bring the machine into play because sometimes it can take time to do all the die cutting. So I try and do those things ahead of time for you guys so that you don't have to sit here and watch me do all this. It's a kind of die cutting, but sometimes you have to. So I used the heart pearls. They are a new item in the new annual catalog, and they're super adorable. And I just thought they fit this card perfectly because they just fit with the baby theme, right? So they have this like milky white one, and then this really pearly one, and then another kind of white that's more shiny. This is kind of like a matte. This one's kind of a shiny, and that's like a traditional pearl. I'm going to use my putty end here, and I'm going to grab a baby one and put it on the balloon. And then I'm going to take a larger, actually I'm going to grab this one right here, put it up here. So cute. And then I want to put one on our tag here at the bottom. So 3 little pearls, so precious. These little heart pearls are just the cutest. So I will link them in the description below in case you guys want to try these. They're a great new embellishment. So cute. All right. So I used the Elephant Parade bundle today. This is the card that I made. I hope that you enjoyed watching me. Definitely check out my video that teaches you how to color the elephants in 2 different ways. So check that out. It will be linked in the description below. If you do not subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. If you did, you will get notifications of when I post new videos. I do post often, and I do do videos for an entire week on the same bundle. So that helps if you've purchased the bundle to have lots of ideas for it. Thanks for joining me today. Please share my video with those you think would enjoy it. You can also share it to your Pinterest. If this is a card you plan to make in the future, you can throw it onto a board on there, and that way you will have the video ready to go when it's time to make this card. Again, comment and let me know what you think, and I greatly appreciate having you here. Thanks for joining me, and if you don't have a demonstrator, let me know. I'd be happy to be your demonstrator and help you get started getting these products. If you're a beginner stamper and need beginner stamping ideas or lessons, let me know that as well. I appreciate you being here. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!